like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light.
Obtained in a monaural recording.
Mama, there goes that man.
What's going on, BLP family? ThonLexy here with another live reaction. What up, Chubby722? What's up? RM said let's inhale and exhale together. I think that's a good idea. Let's get it, BLP family. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. How you guys doing? I'm back. Couldn't come back right away because there weren't archetypes to suffice the money that was paid for me to come back. But we're back because now there's plenty archetypes. So let's make it happen. How you guys doing? Back for another show. We're gonna quickly do TNN because there is a little bit of news circling around. Only the sports section this time. I want to say something very quickly. Let me get this music cut off. Great music, but I want it off. Okay. Stop. Okay. Leila Ali. I'm gonna touch on this briefly because this certainly pertains to men. So I'm going to touch on it briefly. Leila Ali. If you would have never opened your mouth about saying that you were more talented than Clarissa Shields and that you would knock her out and then all the reasonings and rationale behind why she can't knock anybody out, you talked a lot of shit. Similar to the way your father did back in his heyday, except your dad would have got back in the ring and fought if he would have opened his mouth, and you know that. I think the way that you responded was very cowardly to be a fighter. I don't think a lot of people are giving their honest perspective on this. And I'm not saying you should have been willing to jump back in the ring at 50. I'm saying just keep your mouth closed. If you're not ready to throw them damn hands, you understand? Keep your mouth closed. This even pertains to men. If you guys are out there and talking a big talk, if you're not ready to pull up to a gym and put your hands to the test and actually throw them things, you need to shut your mouth. Let Leila Ali be an example to us all. Let Leila Ali be an example to us all. That when you keep your mouth shut, shame is further away from you. And I respected what you did. I mean, you ducked Ann Wolf. And I still respected your career, saying that you ducked Ann Wolf. You did not fight great fighters during your stint. I certainly believe Clarissa Shields fought better competition. Yeah. Stop talking. Just stop talking. But anywho, let's go ahead and get into it. We're here. We're back with another show. 4 different archetypes to cover. So hopefully we'll have a quite lengthy show. Our feature presentation, of course, is another woman asking for above average money. She doesn't qualify for it. Plenty of other debauchery to cover along the way. Hit the like button. If we reach $100 in the Cash App, we come back here and react to Kendra G again. You guys know the rules. Same as usual. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into the first archetype.
You what more? Oh, you got lights everywhere. Try again. Turn around again. There's another light. It's like that light right there. I want it to be in your face. It's like you're behind. Ooh, child, Latifah. Can you bring the phone up? I'll work with it. Okay. Now, okay. I'll work with this.
Hold my phone up and then.
But I don't want your head cut off. You been drinking?
Yes. You see this glass over here? I've been
I'm
drinking.
about to say, I see your wine glass, girl. Okay, Latifah, where you calling me from, sweetheart?
I'm in Florida.
Okay, don't have your head cut off. Don't have your hair cut off, I should say. There we go. All right. Latifah, Florida. I'll work with this. How old are you?
I just turned 42.
It went out. Tell me one more time.
I just turned 42.
42. What's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a supervisor at a retail store.
Okay, supervisor at a retail store.
Cash App stopped the show. Eric Cummings says Dollar Crew salute. He always leads the Dollar Crew. Let's get it. Much love to Eric. Let's get back into it. Appreciate you, Eric. How you doing, man?
You have any kids?
I have 2 boys. Well, young men,
How old are your young men?
20 and 21.
Shit.
Both by the same man?
No, my oldest, his father was killed when he was 4, and my youngest, his father is in Savannah.
All right, sorry about your oldest child's father. All right, I think I got it all. Latifah, Florida. Have you ever been married?
Once
When did you get divorced?
in 2018.
Latifah, Florida, 42, Cancer, is a supervisor for real estate. Mom of 2 boys by 2 men, was married once. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
A supervisor for a retail store, not real estate, but honest one, not misogynistic at all. A man that can have a conversation without feeling like he's being attacked if you're honest with him. Just somebody laid back on their shit.
Highway 20, shouts out to him. He says, her personality sucks. My bad, guys. I didn't know if the sound effects were so loud. Excuse me. I'm going to turn them down. Yeah, Highway Skinny says, her personality sucks. This is why we always disqualify a demeanor in the beginning of the show. Because black women, we're already having so much trouble with like getting you guys married more than other demographics of women. To have the worst attitudes in everybody is an awful place to start. Let's get back into it.
Responsible, takes care of their kids if they have one.
Okay. What
Not
are your
trying to be the little spoon.
Not trying to do what?
I said a man that's not trying to be the little spoon. I need a big spoon. I don't need, yeah.
Ooh, break that down. That analogy, not the man with the little spoon.
I don't need a man that's trying to lay on my shoulders at night or wrap his legs around me or no stuff like that. Don't try to be the little spoon.
Don't try to be the little spoon, she said. Okay.
Okay.
Any other deal breakers?
Maybe he's the little spoon because you're fat.
Like Bernice. That's a big bitch.
Maybe most of the guys you're dealing with, they're nestled under you because your presence.
Married, of course. Don't be married. Don't be attached to anybody at all. If you have a girlfriend, or even if she thinks she's your girlfriend, I don't want no parts of it. Just honest and loyal.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Taller, about 5'6", so I would say about 5'8" and above.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
As long as he can take care of himself and anything that he wants to do, like vacations or any extracurricular activities that he might have, as long as he can maintain himself and we can take some trips or something like that.
Of course, if we can take some trips, of course it comes down to the trips.
Shame in your... Oh, ain't nobody shame.
Oh my goodness. How long are we gonna keep doing this, ladies? Like, how long are we gonna keep prioritizing a vacation over a man's ability to be stable or to like be, or to just get married in general? It seems like you women are more consumed with going on a vacation than actually becoming a wife. And I'm pretty sure if I had a conversation with you, you would say, I'm a wife, or I want to be a wife, or maybe not, because your attitude's weird. You might say you don't want to be a wife just to be, I don't know, just to be weird. Let's get back into it.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
What's up, Jacob? Young Bull Division in the
Oh, you
building.
got them hips, girl.
We got a day one.
Ooh.
Okay. I want to slowly evaluate this situation. Not to make anything weird about this, but I just want to slowly evaluate this because I think it speaks to some points that I've made on the show before.
Cam.
I have to pause it.
Oh, you got
Okay. Now, seeing the frontal profile of this woman here, of course, no doubt about it, she's overweight.
That's a big bitch.
But again, like I say all the time, a lot of times our women who are overweight in the black community, you women don't know that you're not doing so well because you can still be shapely in some way or another. Even if you're sloppy, it's put together better than other women who are overweight. Like we know that overweight women in the Hispanic community, they're not built so great. Neither are women in the European community, Caucasian communities, and so on and so forth. They're not built as good as black women. Black women are overweight. Like there's a demographic that proves that black men are willing to date more overweight women, but I think that it's more to it. I think it's because our overweight women tend to sometimes still be shapely, and then they be walking around arrogant because guys are hollering at them, but these guys just want to sleep with them. They don't want to marry you. They don't do anything real with you. So it's a tricky part of the game for you shapely fat
got
women.
them hips, girl.
You women who are fat but like got ass, but it's not even really, but it's really not right.
Ooh, ooh.
But somebody gonna want it.
Latifah, we see you, girl. When was your last relationship?
August of last year.
August of last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
August of last year.
Are you waiting for a relationship?
Oatmeal pie.
Yes.
Larry.
Excuse me. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say my bluntness. I could be a bit too blunt. Sometimes, you need to reserve that. Being vulnerable. I'm not quick to get too open with people or anything like that. Sometimes in some situations it is good to be a little vulnerable, especially if you're trying to get to know somebody.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Cause I'm the shit. No. But I'm laid back, I'm fun, I am honest. I'm a good person.
Woman, imagine if a man in the dating market who had $0 was walking around saying he was the shit. Now he was the big dog and he was the alpha, but he had no money. He lived with his grandmother. The only thing he's got going is his fantasy league basketball team or something like that, or his fantasy league football team, or online waging or some shit. And he's walking around saying he's the alpha dog. Well, that's what you overweight women sound like when you have any sort of bravado in the dating market. I am here to tell you today, you are the broke women in the dating market. And this is the problem with where society has gotten to where we can't have these conversations properly and tell these women what their circumstance is. You're in last place when it comes to dating market currency, not financial currency that gets us through life, but dating market currency. When you're overweight, you don't have $1 as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion. If some man, that doesn't mean you can't win with $0 in dating market currency, but it's not what typically happens. And you women need to start knowing what arrogance belongs to you, what bravado belongs to you before you come outside. And your personality. Mr. Larry says, this woman is dry. I agree with Larry. I agree that your personality is not anything pleasant, not something I would want to look forward to coming home to, on top of the fact that when I roll over and look at you, you're not even at your best. So you're not at your best physically, and I got to deal with a really, really stale and what seems to be aggressive attitude. Black men are just tired of having to deal with these versions of our women. The good ones, that is.
Person. people like to talk to me. I guess I will give honest feedback about how I feel about anything, and I think that that's a good quality to have. I don't want a ego filler or a hype man by me, so I'm not gonna be that type of person to nobody else.
A big part of being a part of a man's life is maintaining and uplifting his ego. I'm really not sure what black women are expecting to accomplish with a 0% willingness to make their men feel like they're strong and that they're worth anything. It's weird that you even want to date us, that you even want to get married to black men, that you guys are even saying, where are the black men at? You all don't seem to want to be anything to a black man other than a travel buddy. You're like, I don't want to care about his feelings, nothing. I don't care about him and his emotions. Just have your shit together. Me. That's all I'm hearing. Larry's like, who married her? It's like, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, this broad's nuts. She's mean. And men don't like mean women. Somewhere in the black community, there was this miscommunication where black men put out this thing where we made it seem like we were attracted to women who were a little crazy. We started saying things like crazy poon is the best poon, all this other shit like that. And then now all of our women are twisted up and they think that it's cute.
Okay. Grant Thomas says, you can't compromise every once in a while and let your man be held like he wants to be held. Seems like a minor compromise. Grant Thomas, she said she doesn't want a man that she spoons. I don't think any man to be okay. There's cuddling, but the way I imagine it is you don't want to be like overpowering and you spoon him in the bedroom. I don't think
I
a
don't
man
want to be like this on a guy while your head is right here. I don't want your big ass legs over me while we're trying to sleep. Please.
Oh, maybe he is. Okay, I misunderstood.
I'm not even. Lady? What are you even talking? Are you talking about his big ass legs, lady? Like this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. She's talking about her big ass legs and all this other shit. And it's like, lady, have you seen you? You're an overweight woman. You're talking about you just automatically just made your hypothetical next guy overweight. Or maybe you're just assuming that a guy's leg is larger just because he's a guy, maybe. But for you to be saying anything about a man being large and he already has to deal with you at a physical disadvantage is bullshit, because look at you. See, I told you guys, it's because she thinks that because a couple of dudes at the gas station every now and again whistle at her, or there might be she might catch somebody staring at that sack of laundry she's carrying behind her. She thinks that like she thinks she can be dismissive. She has this mentality like, niggas should be so lucky. Somebody said she's petite for her family. Yeah, she's probably the small one. Like, everybody else just big as hell, and she's the small one, so she out here arrogant. Like, I want to be the small spoon. Well, how fucking, like, what size spoon, like, what size spoon are you looking for? This dude's got to, like, have one hell of a spoon. Have you seen you? You're certainly far past 200. You're certainly over 200 pounds. And I bet you, and you said you were 5'6"? Yeah, BMI's on hell the fuck no. So, like, what are you even talking about? You haven't even checked out for everything that a man is supposed to need. And let's keep in mind, the woman is supposed to be the one who's supposed to be the attractive person in the scenario. Men are supposed to be valuable, significant, beating their peers out, strong.
So maybe Grant, wait, hold on. Maybe I gotta side with Grant. I misunderstood. I thought you meant like a man who.
Maurice dropped 2 ducks.
Wait a minute. So you don't want to cuddle in the bed?
Maurice dropped $2 just to say, I own two companies,
I own two
Kendra.
companies, Kendra.
Yeah, we play any sound that you guys want to hear. If you guys stop us in the Cash App, you guys want a certain sound played on the head of the lady we're reacting to, we'll play it. Much love, Maurice. Thank you. Welcome.
No, I like to cuddle. I love to cuddle. But I want my man to be bigger than me. You can't be bigger than me trying to overlap me while we're sleeping or anything like that. You need to, can I breathe, please? We can cuddle for a minute, but I gotta breathe too. Like, comfort is needed here. You want me, I can hold my man, I can comfort my man, we can cuddle. I love to be affectionate, but don't try to smother me in my sleep. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, child. Okay. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Yes, ma'am.
Some of the attitudes of our women is just, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for a lot of our men because we're just out here trying to deal with black women. We're trying to salvage whatever we can salvage. Everybody is convinced that black men just hate black women. Ain't nothing further from the truth. Black men do not hate black women. Black men sitting here trying to figure out what the hell is going on with our women. And I don't know. That's why I work out here.
The chosen.
Hi, are you ready?
Yes. Oh my God. Let me find somewhere to go. Come on. Oh my God.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
I'll find somewhere where it's quiet.
Okay.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. I just told my cousin, I said, do you watch the Kendra show? She was like, what is this? I was explaining to her the whole time. So I'm finding somewhere to quiet to go. Tell me if it's like quiet, but don't hang up on me though. I'm doing my best. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you now. Okay, get better Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, honey. What's your name? Don't have your head cut off. Your glasses
I'm not
matches my
trying to.
shirt. What's your name, baby?
Melanie.
What is it?
Melanie, like Melanie, but with a V.
Valany. Oh, that's unique. I've never heard that name before. Valany.
I,
How old are you, love?
I'm 33.
33. And where are you calling me from?
So I'm actually on a cruise, but I'm from Delaware.
Okay, where are you at on the cruise?
So we're leaving.
There's something about like looking for a man while on a lonely ass cruise that just gives bum bitch. We all know it. We all know that like there's something mad suspicious. Isn't that suspicious? Something mad suspicious about a woman single on a cruise. I also want to say something to black women. Most of you women need to keep this blonde shit out of your head. It's crazy looking. That's all. Let's continue.
Grand Turk.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do you have any kids, Valerie?
I do.
Melanie?
I have a set of twins who are identical. They're 6.
Oh
And
wow.
then I have a stepdaughter who's 16 that I've raised as my own since she was 2.
Wow.
Okay, so you've been married.
Yes.
When'd you get divorced?
2022.
2022. Okay. All right, so 3 years ago. Okay. And what do you do for a living? So how do you pronounce your name again?
Like Melanie, but with a V. So Velanie, spelled the same way, but with a V.
Valany. Valany, what do you do for a living?
I'm a case manager for an insurance company.
Okay.
So like I help individuals who like need long-term service and support in the community.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Okay. So we got Melanie, a case manager, 33, is Sagittarius from Delaware, currently on a cruise, mom to a set of twins, and is divorced. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Someone who God fearing, someone who's kind, someone who loves kids, someone who has ambition, someone who can lead, someone who just like loves me for who I am, who wants to be like heavily involved with our kids, his kids. Somebody who's family oriented.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Somebody who doesn't.
I'm tired of hearing a lot of you women say God-fearing man. Again, modern people are trying to change the boundary of Christianity and the standards of Christianity, and we're not letting y'all do that. The boundaries of Christianity and so on and so forth, they're what they are. They like back. I miss the days where they didn't let women who had multiple kids of multiple different men just be able to just come out and loudly proclaim where your Christianity is supposed to be. I miss those days.
Like kids, somebody who doesn't know how to communicate effectively,
Hi, Mr.
somebody.
White Man. Hi, Mr. White Man. Hi, Mr.
She lost all her money.
No, I did not.
I found it.
Somebody who's not willing to like to listen to understand. Somebody who doesn't want to grow together.
Okay.
Sorry, can you hear me?
I'm serious.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, I mean, honestly, I like somebody who's taller than me, but I just want somebody who's gonna like be kind to me and treat me right.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, as long as he just gets up every day and goes hard at whatever it is that he wants to do.
Okay, ma'am. I actually really like your spirit. I think you're a good woman. I don't think that you're a bad person. But you know, I will say this. Along with a lot of other women your age, it's just time to get serious. It's time to get serious, and just start to think about men in a serious way. Like, and start to do more serious things with your time. Just being on this cruise is not going over for you in the comment section. My men are ripping you to shreds. Shout out to Terrence Watts CLT. That's a day one right there. How you doing, man? Day one. Some people been here before we even had 1,000 subs, and that's something. Okay, let's get back into it.
Okay.
I mean, yes, he has to make money, but it doesn't have to be like more than me or anything like that. No.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra.
Oh yeah, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. You women have to know, like, I get it, because there are people like me on the internet who are there to critique you women for having these standards of 6 figures and so on and so forth, like the feature presentation, or people who are just asking for money they don't qualify for. You women don't want to be embarrassed. I get it, but here's the thing. It is important to know the amount that you do qualify for. Vastly. I mean, roughly. Like, it doesn't have to be right on the head, but you need to, on some level, know what guys are out of your realm. And the thing about this is that the signs are very apparent to you women. You know what separates you women from the rare women. You women stand outside of like clubs and you don't get invited to the front of the line. You see who those women are who do get invited to the front of the line. You see what distinguishes you from those women, and you still assume that you're on the same level. That's delusion of the highest grandeur. You have to know how much you women think that this is just a safe answer, and a guy's just gonna come into your life and he's just gonna fill in the gaps.
Cam. That's when you we see your full body.
I know how that girl. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on the floor.
Oh, that's a pretty dress. Okay. You look
Thank
cute.
you, girl.
Nice body.
Cute. Valid.
Shouts out to you for being fit. The body looks good. Your rating's not low from a physical standpoint. You do have 2 children, and a stepdaughter, but you actually seem to be like a good mother. You don't really seem to be like you would be a toxic energy to be around. I'm here to say, with everything being said, you're one of the few women I'm reacting to that I'm sort of rooting for, because you're in a tough spot. You're really not supposed to get anything at this point in the dating market, man. At this point in your experience in the dating market. But you're built good and your spirit is really good. If you can slow the fuck down and be less wired and listen to a man, who knows?
Hey, what was your last relationship?
Honestly, the last time I talked to somebody would be 2023, but my last real relationship was my ex-husband.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
December 2024.
December 2024. Okay. Okay, so that was like last year. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Three flaws you have to work on.
Oh, time. I'm not good at time. Um,
Mm.
my time management skills. I think a lot of, no. I really just think it's my time management skills. That's it. Like, I'm late a lot. And I'm gonna be honest, I am late a lot.
Okay, so you gotta work on that. That's your only flaw?
Yeah, a lot of the other things, like I spent a lot after my divorce, a lot of time just working on me, healing myself. So yeah,
So only one flaw.
that I can
And then
think
you're
of.
perfect.
No, I don't think anybody's perfect.
Okay,
But
so
if
then what
somebody
are
just
three
tell me,
flaws?
a lot of people tell me it's my time management. Other than that, that's it.
So other than time management, you're perfect.
Nobody's perfect, but I
Okay, if
can't think of
nobody's
nothing else.
perfect, Melanie, we're gonna spend 10 minutes right here because you can't tell me. I'm asking you if
Now, again, I'm rooting for her, but I think vastly, even our women who have good energy, since our women are spending very little time in self-reproach territory, self-correction territory, self-awareness territory, that they don't really think about what they need to improve a lot of the times. Some of these women are innocent in being ignorant on this one. But it still speaks to the same problem. Our women are being conditioned to assume that they're just good. That you're a black woman, you're strong, you're doing what you gotta do, you're doing the best you can. Just keep being strong, black woman. Don't let nobody tell you shit. And what happens is when black women are impregnated with this kind of message, they act on it. And they become people who become completely unaware of their shortcomings subsequently. And I don't think that was originally supposed to be the intention of what happened, but it is what happens.
if you say other than time management, that's your only flaw, then I'll move on. So is it just time management, and then other than that, you're perfect, or are there other things you need to work on?
That's honestly it. But it's time management in a lot of things. Like I'm in school full time, so it's like time management in that area. And then like if we're going out somewhere, time management in that area. So it's just time, just in different things.
Okay.
Ma'am, time management is like a very everyday life human. Like, I think we all could feel like we could be a little bit better with time management. It's one of those things, I just don't think, I still don't even consider that a flaw. Um, again, I like you, but you need some work. You need some work. And I'm not sure what happened with your marriage, but I'm going to go out on a limb and assume you probably weren't just ready to be married just yet. And maybe he wasn't either. Maybe he wasn't either. But it doesn't appear that you are. It doesn't feel like you are now. So when were you divorced? So somebody said she needs a BBL. She doesn't need a BBL. She actually had a really good body. I thought she had a little bit of an ass. She was built good. She's not fat. I can see that she's one of those type of women that, like, you probably have to tell her to be quiet every now and again. And I just feel like a lot of our women need to learn to manage themselves. And some of you women are overbearing, and you just don't know it.
Why would a guy be lucky to be
Hey,
with
Edwina,
you?
how you doing?
I'm very smart. I'm very slow to anger. I love to like do things together, go places. I love traveling. I'm a great mother. I'm a great person deep down at the core. Um,
I believe that.
I'm a caring person, and at the end of the day, like I'm very kind. I do everything with kindness.
Everything kindness. All right. So we got Valenie, 33. What's the age range you would date?
I would definitely say 35 to maybe 45.
Say again.
I want somebody older than me. 35 to 45.
35 to 45. Okay. And then, so are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app? It's the only contact information you can share. What happened?
I
Oh,
got a new phone.
oh, okay. I said your Kendra G Singles dating app is the only contact information you can share.
Yes, I think I'm on there as Valenie A. I think,
Can you
but I
spell
got
it?
a new
Can you spell it?
V as in victory, E as in elephant, L as in lemon, A as in apple,
Hold
N
on,
as
hold
in
on, hold on,
Nancy,
hold on. VEL. What else?
ANIE.
I think this is you.
That's me.
Okay, here she goes. So spell it for them again.
VELANIE.
VELANIE.
Yep.
VELANIE. Here she is. VELANIE. Valenie. Valenie.
Yeah. Um, I think that she's built well. I think that she has good teeth. I hate the blonde hair. Absolutely hate it. But um, yeah, me too. It's your attitude too as well, man. I'm here with Humble Sound Records on this one. You're gonna lose to a lot of guys because you can't slow yourself down. I've seen archetypes of you in so many different ways growing up. Really, really good, like some good looking, genetically favored even in some ways, but you just can't stop trying to be funny. You can't stop trying to, you're all, sometimes you're just too much. Sometimes you're something that can't even be slowed down. And you're probably one of those people that where when you have ideas and things that you're excited about, if people don't want to like hop on board and get super amped with you, you damper the energy and the harmony of the home. Just I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though. That was probably a vast assumption. But I'm just here to say that like a lot of you women, your issues don't seem that difficult to map out because oh yeah, I briefly wanted to talk about something. There was a guy who called in the Kendra G show who did some time in prison and there were a ton of black women who were interested in him and wanted to date him. Now, again, this only adds credence to my there black women don't choose fathers in the black community. Black women are reckless. With their uteruses, there is no deadbeat problem in the black community. There is a black woman make poor decision problem in the black community. I think about this guy. That this guy, he was an attractive black man. I mean, he had goals. He looked like everything you don't want walking around your neighborhood, but he was a pretty boy in some aspects. And just as I suspected, Kendra G had to make a second video talking about how many women hit him up. I want anybody tuning in who might be wondering why we have so many single mother-led households in the black community. Look at the way that our women pick their men. Start there, okay? And then you'll know why our children don't have fathers in their home. The fathers in the black community aren't deciding to be fathers and changing their damn mind. They're not picking fathers to start with. And you better know that. That is a lie to the highest of the high, is that black men are just whatever. No. Black women aren't picking men. They aren't starting at, is he a father? They're starting at, oh, is he sexy? Do he talk good? Do he got that swag I like? They start there. And then when it doesn't pan out, then they want to go to the white people and try to like get money and whatever and try to chase the guy around and make him something. He never said he wanted to be with you. That's not a deadbeat father. That's a you picked a guy who was a criminal
Hello?
and now you mad. That's what that's called.
Hey, can you hear me?
Better light, boo.
I'm getting there.
Aren't you cute?
Thank you.
Okay, I like it. Okay, get more in the middle. This is great light. I love that y'all
Okay.
are ready. Okay. What's your name, boo?
Cashel.
Cashel. And where you calling me from?
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland. All right. Do you want your video
Yeah.
to stay on the app or do you want it to go on social media too?
I think just stay in the app.
Okay, no worries.
Now, as you can see, you are watching this video. So why are you watching this video if she said she didn't want it to be on social media? Well, once her interview was done, she sent me a message and it said, "Hey, Kendra, I was on the beta test show. I would like to have my interview displayed on socials. Name is..."
And what you do for a living?
I'm an accountant.
Accountant. Do you have any kids?
I have one 14-year-old.
114. You ever been married?
No.
Never married. And what's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. So we got Cash Out, Cleveland, 40, Scorpio, is an accountant. Mom's a 14-year-old, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I am looking for a confident and driven man who has a leadership mindset, who has a good balance of being kind but also masculine, a good sense of humor, a elevated like thought process and mindset, a man whose goal it is to be a husband, not to just like have a wife, but to actually be a husband. Who has a relationship with Christ and is grounded in like the biblical faith, or the Christian faith. I want a man who understands the importance of discipline,
Is vastly
who
entertaining.
has self-awareness, and a man who prioritizes his family. I'm looking for a man who has good chemistry, that we could be friends, and like a friendship within our romantic relationship. Thoughtful, considerate, attentive, somebody who's self-aware and knows how to read the room. A man who is health conscious, and just like overall like cares about their not just like physical health, like mental health as well. And a man who understands the power of like
Tony Gaden says, "Wait, so masculinity isn't kind?" Exactly, right. I caught that too because that was an awful implication for her to imply. I want you to be masculine, but kind also. That's a horrible implication. See how everything associated with a man is a bad thing? That to be masculine, to be strong, and to be confident and assertive in your manhood is to be a bad thing. I'm glad you peeped that.
servant and sacrifice, and somebody who's well traveled and smell good.
Somebody who's well traveled and smell good. Jesus. She wanted to put those two at the top, but I give her credit for putting those at the bottom.
A long list. Tell me your top 5 non-negotiables.
In that I just said,
yes.
A man who's grounded in Christian faith is number 1.
Okay.
A man who...
Remember that she said a man who's grounded in Christian faith. That's important.
Understands the importance of serving and sacrifice.
Okay.
Number 2, is confident. I cannot do people who are insecure. That's 3. Number 4, I think would be
I know Jacob is
kind,
I'm trying.
for sure, and considerate. Consideration is important.
Okay. All right. And
Humble Sound Record says, why do women think because they want to travel places that the men want to? It's like, yeah, they just assume like, yeah, I got all these places I want to go. I want to go travel. So are you coming? It's like, I didn't even say I wanted to go anywhere. Who's the leader? Who is the leader of the relationship or who isn't? Like, know your place. Who even said that we're going anywhere? And if you want a guy who you don't care about what he has to say, I would say that that's a sucker. Why you want to date somebody who you don't want to listen to?
what are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers is people who want more kids. Anybody who wants me to have any more kids. Somebody who does not have a relationship with Christ, lack of self-awareness, lack of discipline, no sense of humor, and somebody who's not like rational, has a rational thought process, bad hygiene, and I think this goes without saying, cheaters and liars, and somebody with a temper.
Okay. It does go without saying,
and
so don't say it.
Should he look a certain way?
See, ma'am, you see, when you said it goes without saying, that was when you knew you shouldn't have said it. You still said it. You women really think you get to get ahead of the things you would never be able to get ahead of. Lying are things you have to discover when dating. Dishonesty, so on and so forth. Good choices after bad decisions says, damn thon, what times are the lives now? We kind of bounce around from 5 to 7, so that because we're dealing with weird stuff with like the algorithm. So I'm just trying out different times. Sometimes we'll go live at 5, sometimes we'll go live at 7, but we do the 10-minute timer now starting today to where there'll be more time for you guys to realize that we're over here at 5. So just check in on both times. Intellect says, must have Christian faith. Also, must be rational. It's like, I'm with you.
Not necessarily. Just like, I mentioned like somebody who has, who cares about like their physical health. So just somebody who like takes care of themselves and takes pride in themselves and their appearance. So not necessarily looking a certain type of way, but those characteristics will just like make you show up a certain type of way.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I don't want to. It's not a certain dollar amount that they should make, but they should be financially sound, because everybody's situation and circumstance is different. So they should be financially sound and have disposable incomes with whatever your situation is.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
You're in great shape.
Lord have mercy.
Thank
we
you.
must stay focused,
I'm
brothers.
gonna keep you here on the app because we beta tested. But why don't you don't want to go on social media?
Oh Lord, Kendra.
No, it's okay.
Body looks decent. I hope you don't think that that's the only value you get to have in this whole scenario. You just read off a dictionary of things that a man is supposed to offer you. And I hope you don't think standing up with one of those Instagram jumpsuits is going to suffice and this balances out that whole entire list you just read. I already know what I'm dealing with. Once again, you're that woman who you're aging pretty decent, body might even be okay, but you've never really worked on your womanly value at all. You're trying to see how far you can skate off on looks, and your day is just about up. The body might always look decent, but your day of looking anywhere relatively like as good as you did when you were in your prime or close to being over. I knew it. I could tell by your energy. You don't expect to work. You think that a guy is just going to be perfectly okay with just looking at you, and just looking at you will be enough. And it don't matter. And it doesn't matter if you can balance out all the value that you're expecting. You're expecting this dude to have everything, it looks like. And it's not really clear what he gets to be involved with you other than a big butt, nice body, something to look at, which is a big part of who we are, but it's not everything. It's not everything.
Okay, listen. I mean, you look good, but I definitely, here's the deal. I'm not gonna force you because the comments. I mean, one thing I'm gonna tell you, the comments gonna talk about your list. So if you want to stay here, it's fine. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I put you on social, they're gonna say, "Dang, her list is long."
But you know what, Kendra? I don't act.
You also keep adjusting your chest. You also keep adjusting your chest area, knowing that you're revealed already in the boobs. You know that your bust is open and is revealed, and you keep adjusting it. That's a trick that I've seen girls do all the time when I growing up dating, especially being a titty man myself. Not like I don't prefer a girl with a fat ass, but I like a busty woman, always have. And I noticed something with busty girls. They wear shirts that they know reveal their cleavage, and then try to very, I don't know, in a very dishonest manner, act as if they're trying to fix it and correct it. But you already knew that it was out there. Just dishonest to me. And it's a thirst trapping tactic, and it just shows that you're trying to lean into your body. You want people to see your body. You want people to see what you have physically. So maybe people won't even talk about what you might lack in any other sense of the word. Let's continue. Can we get some more people at the like button? Let's get back into
For
it.
anything that I can't offer. And I know we're gonna get to this question, but I just feel like that I have a lot to offer. And so I don't ask for anything that I can't.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's what there you
Absolutely,
have
man, we
it.
must.
Whatever
Yeah.
she
And
asked
typically,
for.
like, I never tried to
I said
go
Fantasy
on
Island
the
girl, y'all wild.
Instagram one just because, like, I'm so shy. Like, I'm so nervous right now.
Okay, yeah, we're
And
gonna keep you in the app because I ain't even gonna hold you. If I put you on social right now, it's gonna be a lot. So if you shy, it's fine. We'll stay right here. This is a safe space, and this is another reason I can already tell how many people are willing to join. And this is what I love the most because I do think what happened is what started off so pure got jaded by the internet, right? So there's so many people like you that I know exist.
Kendra, who said that who said this was pure? See that? See how women just come to their conclusions like, oh, this was pure. Who said it was pure? Let's continue.
That don't want to come on Facebook or don't want to come on YouTube because they don't want to deal with the riffraff of the world. So I understand that. But back to you. All right. We'll keep it here. No pressure.
Again, reminder, once this interview was done, she sent me this message.
like, so I'm trying to have more patience in that area. And then I can be picky. Well, I won't say picky, but I could just be like a little probably over selective. So just trying to relax some of those standards.
Okay. All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I feel like I'm definitely ready to be a wife. Like I'm ready to put a lot of the things that I've been learning and researching into just believing in general into practice. Um, I am I know that I am a good partner and a helpmate in like every sense. I'm not combative, but I will hold you accountable. Um, I've done the work to understand who I am, and I'm secure in who I am, and I am like completely, I feel like I'm like just like at peace. So that's something that I will
I'm with
be
you,
able
Larry.
to offer who I'm in a relationship with. And I'm fun to be around.
Ooh, love it. What's the age range you would date? You're 40.
35 to like maybe 46.
Okay. So we got Cash Out Cleveland, 40, Scorpio, is accountant, mom to a 14-year-old, never married, ready to get married.
Yes.
Okay, she's ready to get married. All right, so we're inside the app, so we only got to do contact information. But tell it to the people. If you can't, now you should be able to see her profile name. Click on her picture, and at the
46 years old, man. Clock is ticking. Good looking. Body's nice. I'll say you have a good body. But again, 40, you don't offer a man a baby.
princess.
You don't offer a man a baby. You far past your prime. But you do look good to be far past your prime, I will say. Limited. And it's, again, you had a long list of what a man is supposed to offer. I want you guys to look at her as a symbol of what the dating market is currently. Women who are very clear on what they need for men and what men should be, and it's very vast. But when we start talking about what women are supposed to do just because they're women, it's not really that much we're getting back. And they wonder why shows like this, why people want to listen to content like this, and why reaction videos on topics like this are so popular right now. Despite of every single one of the channels basically being banned, they still do well and make money. It's because these are real issues. This is not a game. This isn't just men being mad real quick. It's real problems. It's real problems in the dating market right now. Now, feature presentation. All right, we're gonna get into it. Only Cash App stop the show from this point. We're gonna go ahead and spin the clip and finish off the show.
Hello?
I can't.
I can't. Oh, hi, baby. Are you up?
Yeah. Don't
It's
mind
your
my.
first time here?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Is your name Janae?
Mm-hmm.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Janae, what you for a living?
I'm a sanitation technician.
Sanitation technician?
Yeah.
You have any kids?
Yeah, I have 2.
How old are your 2 kids?
16 and 10.
16 and 10. Both by the same man?
Basically.
What does that mean?
I beg your pardon?
Well, I have 2, but the last one, he claimed both of them.
Okay, so 2 sperms, 1 father.
Yeah.
Okay.
You put that so well.
Shame in your... Oh, ain't nobody shame.
Okay, why you not with the one that's the father to both?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
How you doing,
No.
Madam Kaden?
Never married. And what's your zodiac sign?
Me too.
I'm a
Intellectuals.
Cancer.
Dead.
Cancer.
A
Get
lot of
away.
people scatter cancers. I don't know why.
Dead.
Say
Get
what,
away.
baby?
I say a lot of people scatter cancers, but I don't know why.
You don't know why. Okay, let's do it. We got Janae, Iowa, 31 Cancer, sanitation technician, mama 2 sperm donors, 1 father, never married. What kind of man you looking for, love?
I want somebody nice, understanding, patient, cute, dark skin, tall, have a good job, have a car, a house, just the basic stuff.
Okay. Should he be in Iowa?
Wait a second. Tall, dark. That's the most best. That's tall, dark is always gonna widely be considered the most attractive guy in the dating market. And I'm tired of you women even trying to sneak off exceptional like looks from men, like because that's just what you want. It's just like the money. You don't get it just because you want it. You don't get like there aren't a lot of tall men in society. Most men are standing at 5'7" to 5'9". What are you talking about? And that actually is tall, but what you guys are calling tall, there aren't a lot of. Like, oh, I want him to be tall and dark. Well, listen, there aren't a lot of those guys around, and he's a rare guy in a sense. What's rare about you? Hit the like button.
Iowa or Chicago.
Iowa or Chicago, okay. Should he look a certain way?
Nice. He must look nice. He must smell good, look good, dress nice, and yeah, just nice looking.
What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are, I hate strong opinionated men.
As you should be.
I hate men that
as
stink.
You should be.
I can't do bad hygiene, bad teeth. That's it.
Okay.
And liars.
And liars. Should he make a certain amount of money?
More than me. So I'm gonna say probably like 60 and up.
Okay, 60 and up. Let's
Sometimes your dating market value isn't as much as your everyday financial value, your adult value, or your economic value is what I call it. Just the value that makes you an adult. Sometimes your dating market value doesn't exceed past that. So let's say you make $60,000 a year. I don't believe that you qualify for $60,000 a year. Why? Because I think you're a below average woman. That's why. And nobody probably ever told you this, that you're a below average woman, because you probably would find that insulting, but it's not actually insulting. It's just your position in the dating market. It's not to insult you. It's just that's where you rank in the dating market. They're better looking just fives. They're better looking fives walking around. So that puts you below average in the dating market. And you have 2 kids. One of the fathers just run off. So that says a lot about your decision making and how you think.
Do the Kendra Cam. Kendra Cam is when you stand up and we see your full body.
I just came from Chicago, Kendra, so I got some peace on my shirt.
You just came from Chicago, you was visiting?
Yeah, and then I stopped and got some peace.
Why we care about her having beats on her shirt?
All right, can we see? You got on pants? Okay. All right, all right, girl, I can see you, boo. Say what?
I'm telling you, if a black woman always act like they're being over sexualized, you guys just have to show somebody your ass every single time you get an opportunity. You don't think you're presenting value unless you're showing your backside. I noticed that. Much love to Intellect. Like we're more active in the super chat today. Says sanitation technician is a janitor thon. She makes minimum wage. Nothing against janitors, but she needs to clean herself up. Yeah, it's like, and it is nothing against janitors. She did say sanitation technician. And that's actually very respectable work. They make good money, but they don't make you don't make anywhere near 60,000. But I think she did say that she wants a guy to make more than her. But it's just like she doesn't know what value she needs to be presenting to get that. And it needs to be beauty, cooperation, and femininity that is that's the equivalent of that money. She needs to be she needs to have the beauty level, the fitness level, and the cooperation level. That's the equivalent of that money. And she's not even thinking about that. She's just thinking that because she makes 30 to 40, that the guy has to make more, which is what women want idealistically, but there are rules to getting it. It isn't just you just get it because you want it. And that's what we've been saying since we first started having these conversations. Women from a very juvenile place chose to look at it as guys just trying to kill women's dreams. We're trying to tear women down. It's like, no. We see that you're being unrealistic and that you're avoiding stats that are important and things like that. And we're trying to redirect you. That's actually helping you more than trying to be insulting.
See, I just got home. I see people in the comments. I just got home, literally, and then I seen you came on live. I'm like, let me get on live for Kendra for the first time.
Yeah, it's a pop-up show. I didn't make no fuss. Either you see the live, it's a pop-up show. I didn't even post it, nothing. I just said, let me just push the live while I got some time real quick. All right, Janae, when was your last relationship?
Last year. It's been a year.
Last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
That means it was recent.
Probably, I want to lose weight, so I feel like that's a flaw for me. That's
Awesome.
my number 1 flaw.
Shouts out to her for actually picking a real flaw. You're not even that bad. You're not even that far overweight. Still used it. There have been women who were 4 times your size and still thought that they didn't have to say that that was a flaw.
And my mouth. Sometimes I say stuff I shouldn't say. Like, I'm blunt. And
wait a second. This right there, some things I say, something that I shouldn't say. I'm here to say something, black women. You guys have done the least to cater to your man's ego than any other group of women. It's why you guys are probably the most unfavorable option of women, because you do the least. You're always saying stuff like, oh yeah, my mouth crazy. You got to watch out for my mouth. How about fix your mouth before you ever get around a man? Get that shit together.
The third one,
Lennox Lewis.
I don't know the third one. I know it's something, but I just can't think of it right now.
Lennox Lewis.
Okay, I ain't gonna spend too much time. Everybody get mad, but everybody should be able to name 3 flaws.
The third one,
We're gonna keep it going. All right. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
And it's just. I think what really pisses me off about this is that black women, you guys are the biggest narcissist police out there. There's nobody out there trying to call somebody out as a narcissist more than a black woman. And you women can't even find anything wrong with yourself. You don't even see flaw in yourselves. There could be nothing more narcissistic than that. Guys, we know that we're fucked up. If we know anything, we know that we're kind of fucked up. That's why when we meet a woman who actually wants to settle down with us in a real way, we're so enamored by that, and we appreciate her because she's willing to settle down with what we are, right? Women, you are so far from self-awareness. It is comical and it's entertaining, and that's why people make money to talk about it. Excuse me.
The same reasons why I would be
drink
lucky
went
to
down
have
the
him. If I pick you, you'd be nice. I'm nice. I don't know. I'm an easy, pretty going woman. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Could he have kids?
He can have kids as long as he don't want any more. But two is my limit.
2 is your limit. Okay. Should he be in? I think I asked you that. Should he be in Iowa? You are 31. What's the age range you want to date?
From 30 to 40.
30 to 40. So, and you don't want any more kids?
No.
Okay, no more kids. All right, so we got
Ma'am, cooked. Like that's your and that's all of your value right there. And there went all of your value. You already are below average and you want above average money. That's bullshit. You're not even at peak weight, and the guy doesn't even get a baby. Man, that 60,000, you done chopped it all the way down to be happy to whatever the hell guy wants to even think about settling down in a situation as ashy as yours. The guy who deals with you, he gets to get you cheap. Yeah, he gets to get you cheap. He's not going to buy you high. He's going to buy you low. You understand that? You're not. And here's why I say that. You want a man who makes 60,000. And then you said 60K and up.
Buy a dog, die alone.
You said 60K and up. So you're disrespecting the 70K a year man now, the 80K a year man now, the 90K a year now, the 100K a year man now. Now all these men are disrespected now because you believe that because based on your logic, he's closely matched with women who have 2 different babies by 2 different men, and she's not even saying it. She's acting like it's only one guy because only one guy stayed. Your emotions and your hang-ups on your past are hindering you from being able to tell the truth about your situation and speak like an adult. Talking about I only got 1 dad, 2 sperm donors, 1 dad. That's stupid. There's 2 dads. You just made a bad decision. Don't try to white out one decision real quick. You did that. Where's your accountability? But anywho, great show. That was a feature presentation. I enjoyed delivering today's show. How you guys doing? We did go early today. I think we might try to do 7 the next time we go live. We'll do 7 and see if we have a better turnout. But we've been kind of averaging in the same range of people lately ever since we've come back. It's been a while since we got over 300 people in the room, so 200 people are starting to seem a little bit uniform for surprisingly. So it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed coming through. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I have fun delivering the show. Hope you guys have a great start to you guys this week, and I'll be back with some more work soon enough. Be good. Take care.